He can remove it from himself as well as someone else at the same time, so...
Yeah, no, he's very good against both of the supports, I think. Rubik doesn't really want to steal any of Abaddon's spells. And well,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like...
Yeah.
I don't think it's ideal, at least.
No, it's not, definitely not.
And also, I think the Lion Mana Drain is very good, but every time you get locked down as Abaddon, you can also just instantly pop your ulti to go in and save somebody else. So you can like remove your own disable to save somebody else. And they just pick TV.
Into Lash. Interesting.
Alright, what are your thoughts?
I did say before this tournament started that I thought TV was a hero, but we never managed to make it work for ourselves, so... and they just picked it into Leshrac and Warlock, which I think are both very, very good against them. The upheaval of just keeping...
Of course, that mid Somnus really starting to take over a little bit there.
I'm going to pop to Yang. Wants to get aggressive still. Both teams really hunting for that first blood. Vexnova a little too far forward. Down to Vici Gaming. That top lane, it was looking strong from the off, and it's just granted them that first blood onto Xnova. Bottom lane, see a quick play in response. They'll look to bully the support. DY, he's got backup. Ori's in town, and so's Paparazzi. They've got the setup stun. Paparazzi's beating into Chalice. Chalice is in trouble. F5 also gets taken down as Ori is able to chase him. Catch to get. He's going to step back over as it's Vici Gaming that begins to jump forward, looking for the Kunkka. He's tanky, but is he actually tanky enough? He's taking so much damage here. Somnus, the boat's not going to be in time. Xnova finally comes in with a stun.
In this game, because he's playing versus the Wraith King, so he definitely can set up for some times to maybe even bring down Paparazzi without getting his ult popped.
Mid lane Somnus, just going to find Fade, stepping forward, sets up for 20 minutes. Oh, bit of action down here. The snakes are out. Stampy's there for Xnova. They'll turn, and the snakes will be dropped for nothing. They're going to get the instant hex. Paparazzi's going to be able to get the jump forward. Can they disable him down without the chance for BKB? But the BKB's out. Arme's fine. He's ready to turn and fight. Jump forward for Chalice against the two-man. Who stopped the metamorphosis? Is out. The boat down onto the three of them. They're taking out the Shaman. Chalice is focusing now DY in the back. He's got to stop channeling. As Paparazzi's trying for Arme. Arme will fall. They get the big kill onto the Terrorblade. Can Vici Gaming get more? Sideline wraparound from Xnova. Catches out Ori on his attempt to escape. Chase forward for Chalice. Chalice, he's out of spells to use. Hexed up by Fade. Paparazzi on top of him. The Aphotic Shield explodes. They find a second. Still looking for more Vici Gaming. They know that this is their time to pounce. Shackles out from Fade. Puts his hands up as well. Paparazzi's in. They're on top of Somnus. He's tanky. Have they got enough control? Hex is out into the Ray Fire Blast. The shield's going to pop as well, bringing him over. The BKB's delivered. He's ready to turn. Tidebringer here. See the jump from Chalice, trying to look for the backline is behind Jang. Now the ult comes out from Abaddon. They'll start to retreat. Somnus popping the BKB to commit for this fight. Stampede used as well, allowing PSG LGD to surround themselves around the Abaddon. They'll get Yang. The rest of them already on the way out. Xnova, seeing if he finds the set up more. Beautiful stun there from Xnova from the low ground, as he'll be able to set up for a second catch. Onto Paparazzi, stun gets removed by the Aphotic Shield. Paparazzi tries to look to turn. The boat comes crashing down towards Fade. As Fade's dragged back into his death. They'll now turn towards Yang. Yang still has the ult at the ready. X-Mark back, but out comes the borrowed time. Paparazzi's in, but the chainsaw comes through. Ori pops the BKB. He's trying to bring down Xnova. Finds one, but the finger's already out. They pop the reincarnate. DY is Golem punching away at Somnus, but Somnus and Chalice, they're so tanky. Arme as well. BKB's out. They cannot kill these cores, Vici Gaming, as they've got to try and get away. They cannot escape. Stampy back up in a second. BKB's popped by Ori as he looks to push LGD away from the pit. Paparazzi getting brought down low. Roshan nearly turns to get him off. Roshan finally falls. Radiant grab it. Ori's going to be able to secure the Aegis. Can they win a fight with the Aegis though? That's the question. They've already killed off Ori the once. Chalice on the side, locked down by the shackles, will fall. Vici finally able to get a claw out of the lineup of LGD. They've lost the Aegis. They've lost the reincarnation. They're going to try and chase. Xnova's there. Arme is obviously the dream catch. They'll get the support. Will they get Armes into the trees? Trying to have a bit of a poke on Yang, see if they can bring down the once. In fact, the wraparound now on the back. They've managed to get the jump onto Ori, but the turnaround comes through. Fade has the shackles onto Chalice, separated for the rest of the team. Xnova offers up a stun, and now allow Chalice to get away with the Stampede. BKB's out from Vici Gaming, but Arme steps straight to the back with the metamorphosis, takes out Fade. Their buyback comes out from Fade. They want to try and turn this Vici Gaming, but with the borrowed time already used.
Come outside, and Arme already starts to walk toward them. They see DY trying to deward. They don't want him to.
That's the one threat that they want to get out of the fight. Make sure there's no bonds, make sure there's no golem. There'll be a buyback coming up. Pretty much do nothing at all. X-Nova able to turn with the stun on a Paparazzi. BKB now popped. Ori and Fade making a move straight towards the squishier kills. They'll get X-Nova. He also having buyback ready. Turns straight back towards the fight. They'll get towards FY. They've killed the 2 supports. Now can they get the cause? Ame, BKB's pop. Metamorphosis is out. This is where the difficulty gets stepped up for VG Gaming. Can they deal with this Terrorblade? Glimmer K buys DY some sort of safety. Yang turning towards them, looking to push them back. The Fatal Bond still upon the 4 of them. Torrent onto the 2. PSG LGD starting to back up. This would be a huge kill if VG Gaming can find it. The stone control, it's there. The shackles, they've found him. They'll take Arme down. VG Gaming. BKB popped by Paparazzi as he locks down the bones over. The Chalice has the Kuka's run with the stamping pop. He looks to try and chase down Ori. Ori's going to be the focus. A Glimmer K for DY keeps Ori safe. They turn. Stuns out. Chalice is getting control. And the stolen F1 shield finds him sometime, but it's not enough. Chalice falls. Buyback comes out. Saved him his head by both Ori and Yang. As the 2 cores will fall on VG Gaming. Paparazzi as well. Dies the once. Arme's on top of them. Paparazzi gets the blink out off the back of the reincarnate. The Sentry Ward and Ward give the vision to take that away. They turn back in. Chalice in with a who-stop. Torrent combat. They've got the mount. Paparazzi dead without buyback available. X-Nova's got the lockdown on the side to finish off Fade as well. As VG Gaming, they took their chances. They tried for the Roshan, but they now will start to fall like flies.
BKBs are at the ready.
You've got to push for this VG Gaming. You know that this game is a rough one. It's a tough one. You've got to take anything that gets given to you. They have this timing. They're looking for Roche. PSG will be sure to try and contest it. They'll step in. Stuns out onto Chalice. They're surrounding BKB. Popped by Paparazzi. He locks down the bones over. The Chalice has the Kuka's run with the stamping pop. He looks to try and chase down Ori. Ori's going to be the focus. A Glimmer K for DY keeps Ori safe. They turn. Stuns out. Chalice is getting control. And the stolen F1 shield finds him sometime, but it's not enough. Chalice falls. Buyback comes out. Saved him his head by both Ori and Yang. As the 2 cores will fall on VG Gaming. Paparazzi as well. Dies the once. Arme's on top of them. Paparazzi gets the blink out off the back of the reincarnate. The Sentry Ward and Ward give the vision to take that away. They turn back in. Chalice in with a who-stop. Torrent combat. They've got the mount. Paparazzi dead without buyback available. X-Nova's got the lockdown on the side to finish off Fade as well. As VG Gaming, they took their chances. They tried for the Roshan, but they now will start to fall like flies, as there's no buyback for Yang, no buyback for Paparazzi. PSG LGD know it's time to move straight towards the base, and GG, it's called. This one's over.
That was some team fights coming out from LGD, just knowing how powerful they are and how they want to take the fights every single time. This Centaur seems so crucial to me. I know Sabnis had this amazing game on the Kunkka, just getting these contemplates. His damage is going to be probably through the roof on the Kunkka, but just being able to pick and choose.
Interrupted, like, you know, you want a Sanking blink stun arrow, and then you want Lion to finger him, or Sven to follow up on that. Like, the damage to kill DK in of itself is fairly slow. So the opportunity for counterplays like ET Stomps and Ice Paths and Spectral Haunting in and blocking the arrow, or whatever, anything like this could happen, could really throw off the damage coming inwards. So that means that the DK can play very aggressively.
Necro, alright.
So that addresses the problem you just pointed out about being able to, like, you're going to run out of spells focusing on this DK Necrophos.
Some sort of a aggressive lane situation against the Spectre.
Oops, they get the arrow.
They do. It's a long stun. I mean, they'll have it with the 3 of them. So, hey, that'll switch things around. Fade comes in entirely out of the lane as soon as Chalice and FY are back to chase them down. They'll just turn towards DY. Will get a Hex out, but the Dragon FY continues to breathe down the neck of DY.
His way over. Maybe try to set up for an arrow. As it will fly, but we'll be off the mark.
And they're chasing. FY's trying to turn. A big star still comes in from Fade, bringing FY down low. And Fade gets the Dragon. They'll lose Paparazzi in turn.
He got phase boots and a gloves of haste on Chalice. He's already preparing to go for a Midas early on onto this Ogre Magi.
Ori, he's certainly going to go for this one. Has the Reaper's Scythe. One more Death Pulse and an ult will do. X-Nova is trying to do his best to hide, but there's no escape for him. First skill there with the Scythe from Ori.
Oh my goodness.
We'll go mid lane, Fade. He'll turn, find the arrow, he's going to look to leading. Great stomp from X-Nova, catches both Ori and DY. They'll come in with the horn, they're looking for the fight here. They'll burn down DY. Arme's on top of the line. He'll fall, Reaper Suck down onto the DK, but Somnus, he's got the HP to walk it off. The two Vinci, Ori and Dag have tried to step up, but another stomp from X-Nova catches them out. It's 2 kills for LGD. Yang's trying his best to turn and get Arme. He will find the Spectre, but it'll cost him his life as FY with the Ice Path. takes it away straight in front of PSG LGD. Paparazzi's happy with that one. X-Nova's looking to make him pay. Stun's going to be out. Stomp set up into the ult. Somnus on top of him. Hell, they've got with the horn too. Arme's ready to commit. They'll jump in the combo. The damage isn't enough to bring Somnus down. He's getting low. Ori, he's still full HP. Another stop. The control from the ET holding them back. Somnus and F5 will be able to get out of there. Finger comes out from DY. Bursts up challenge.
Stun combo for whoever does show inside of that lane.
Who's going to show?
X-Nova. He's tempted.
He's a little close. The TP's coming immediately as they'll look to try and turn God Strength pop by Paparazzi. They'll take down the ET. Somnus goes with the Dragon Tail stun, trying to commit on to Paparazzi. Ice Path, Macropire's down. They're burning through him, but he gets the chance to put the BKB. Hex is out onto the Spectre. Paparazzi heads over. They're looking towards Arme. Yanks it again with the Burrow Strike. Buyback comes down for both of them. The 3-man stun. Paparazzi's holding his ground, but he's falling low. They have the damage this time. PSG need to turn around, take this fight back on their own terms. But Ori, big Reaper side, cuts out Arme, but he's now being surrounded. X-Nova, Chalice, and Somnus trying to finish him off. Greaves the pop, stops it out. They'll force him to the side, but the fire of Somnus burns him out. Vici Gaming can find the setup for the trees. So it will be dispelled. Jang goes in for the first Burrow Strike. It's only after the one of them, but Paparazzi's fully committing onto the DK. The horn comes out. They've got Vision onto Somnus, but Somnus can turn with his own BKB pop. F5 lines up the Ice Path. He's trying to move and look for that Reaper side target. Somnus keeps himself away as the BKB starts to end. They get the zone control. He's been forced down in the river. Will have the chance to pop the BKB.
Fade.
Turn, hit upon him. The blast set up onto Fade. Holds him in place of X-Nova's ultimate. And Ori's BKB, it's going to wear off. The pop the hood, the Ice Path control again. F by catching the Paparazzi though. In on the backside, the 3-man stun. Has he got the damage? They're trying for Somnus. The finger comes out for DY. Reapers is there. Ori gets the kill, but he will fall. Paparazzi still trying his best to fight for Arme with the BKB. Can stay on the target. Double kill.
Shrine here too. Ori still looking for more Chalice. He's gonna get Bloodthorn.
See if they can get the pick off here onto the Ogre. He's so beefy, so much strength. They've already been able to turn and beat down. He's healing him back up. War cry from Paparazzi used to try and keep Ori safe. The BKB's back online. And we get Chalice. Yang, you hear him coming in, but another Ice Path here. FY. Just shutting down any chance for Yang to get in. Paparazzi's popped the BKB, but that's 2 dead on Vici Gaming without buyback available. LGD, they've got the numbers. FY again, locks down Ori with the setup of the Ice Pump. Ori will fall, so will Fade. Vici jumping in as well, looking for a bit of a poke onto DY. There's the stomp. X-Nova controlling the Lion. In they go with the stuns. DY cannot escape. Paparazzi Yang to get in. It's a big epicenter. They've killed off one. BKB pop.
He's going to be having over 50% magic resist versus this lineup.
How do you kill it? How do you kill that?
With the Satanic on top, he even puts the treads away.
Oh,
all right, let's go.
He's ready.
Black Dragon.
This isn't even Somnus' final form yet. We're ready to see it. Vici Gaming are looking for the round. Jack. He's going to be able to find the jump on X-Nova. How much they want to commit. The horn comes out, giving them the vision of all the appearances of Vici Gaming. Ori, he's leading in straight away with the BKB with Somnus. The Dragon is out, beating down onto Ori. Ori trying to get back towards the rest of his teammates, but the BKB is going to wear off. Ori's in trouble. Stun's there. Ori's held down. Ori's dead for 90. No buyback. Ice Path. FY. He's able to get the connection onto DY. 2 taken out. As LGD chase down for more. Somnus jumps in, locked down onto Paparazzi. They have the chain stun. Paparazzi's out of the game. GG is called, and LGD are 1 step closer to moving towards that Aegis. 2-0. They'll knock Vici Gaming down to the lower bracket.
They just pulled out a triple Midas
that
versus a heavy pressure damage, just spell damage lineup from Vici. Vici, they're lacking the tower push, but they were running around looking for kills constantly. But PSG LGD, they make the greed work. They make it work so well in this game.
I mean, that's scary. The confidence to turn up in the upper bracket, 11 minutes in, farming 3 Midases and saying, you know, we're going to get away with this. We know that you need to play fast. We're going to give you a chance. But after the game sort of went past that 30 minutes,